Scorpio, you've been dealing with somebody who is not very good at what they're doing. Why? Because you've seen them. They're deceitful. They lie, they cheat, they steal. Whatever this person is doing, the manipulation, the negative that they have been casting over you, Scorpio, is getting ready to leave. And something amazing is coming in for the sun, moon, and rising sign of Scorpio. So let's take a look at your guided messages that are effective from now all the way through June 20th. This is a really big time right now. And as we keep getting closer to the middle of the year, that's where we need to be actually walking away from these people and moving into a new path, or excelling, extending wherever you are. If you're already doing great, Scorpio, that's wonderful, but that doesn't necessarily mean it ends there. It never ends. It keeps going and going until you are at a point where you don't want any of the good stuff anymore. The energy is shifting. It's very positive, but you've got to be very careful about people like this in your life. All right, if you're dealing with somebody like this, it doesn't matter if it's work, if it's a project, if it's your neighbor, a family member. And we're going to look at family and friends in just a moment, and then I will give you the final guided message at the end. But right now we're talking about you, and there is this amazing I am hearing the word rebirth, and that means that you have become clear on who you're dealing with. You can see the path in front of you. You can see the creativity, the expansion, all of the beautiful things. Look, it is positive energy that's going on right now. Everything is happening for the people who have been working on themselves. All right. And if you're stuck in that negative environment, that negative mindset, it is time for you to do massive healing. All right. The cosmos, the universe is saying it is time. It is time to grow, excel, and extend again and again and again. Oh. Some of you were tricked into losing a job, a contract, a project, even a friend, perhaps a partner, a person. And this took you, you really grew over the last 2 to 3 years. You really grew. You started working on you. You started working on healing you, eating right, self-love, self-preservation, pushing these people aside and actually seeing who the real person is in front of you. And that is the biggest thing, because that's what held you back for so long. And for some of you, it held you back in all areas of your life. It could be one specific area, but they're saying like across the board. I'm seeing a big board. And on the board, it's like, so you really were dealing with one explosion after another after another. You're dealing with the type of people around you where, as an empath, which I'm sure a lot of you are, as a person who cares, who has a conscience, you were dealing with people that were coming in and sideswiping you. And I see it like coming in, and it's like, here you are, and they came around the backside and knocked you over, right? Where they came in from behind, snuck in, and took and hurt you. A lot of healing, a lot of repressed energy that you had to release. Because remember, in this card, which fives represent change, and that's what's coming, this was love. This was love of a job, love of the life you had, and people around you. Whatever it was in your life, they knocked over because this person right here did it. They did this to you. And I feel for a lot of you, it was leftover residue. It was programming that actually you became the one who was drawing these people, these situations, even where you live. All of these things were coming into you, Scorpio, that were not meant for you, but you couldn't see clearly because of what happened so long ago. But see, once we get through this, as the Sun card just showed you, once you get through it, you have these 2 cups right here. So when we're done and we pick ourselves up and we brush the tears away, we can actually grab those cups and have abundance. We can move into this life that is far more better than what we had expected. It may be very different. Let us know if you are one of those people. Remember, you have to speak up to get all of this out. Those comments are a valuable way to heal yourself. You're putting things into balance right now. You're restoring justice is on the way. Okay, and that's what I love in this energy right now. This is the card of justice. This is karmic rewards. Remember, what goes around comes around. In the year 2024 is where we are seeing this in our lives. We are seeing these kind of situations and people. And even though we've been divided from them, this is that final break. This is that moment to jump, to ascend and climb this ladder up. And then the rewards are there. They are truly going to be there for you. But you can't stop. You have to keep going. And you can't look back. If you do find yourself looking back, Scorpio, just take a quick glance and then shut the door and turn back around. Because wherever you're at in your life, whatever you've been working on, trying to get a new job, trying to get a new portfolio, I hear the word portfolio, putting yourself in a new path, in a new direction, you are going to do it, and you're being guided the whole way. The entire time between now and June 20th, you may even feel the presence of powerful, loving energy around you, angels, archangels, and guided loved ones, deceased loved ones. This is just a very dynamic moment for the Scorpios who are ready, if you're ready. And I know not every Scorpio is going to see this video. So if you're seeing this video, that's for a reason. Oh, I forgot the family. Let's take a look. We got to take a quick peek at whoever you're dealing with, because they are the ones that are lying down on the ground. They're the ones that put you in this bent over, trying to get back up position. And you had to fight, and you had to work, and you had to cry, and you had to feel like you're falling apart. But now you're doing good. Now you're doing much better. Some of you may have reconnected with this person. Okay, whoever this person was, or a situation, could even be a job that called you back, or a project that you thought was over that came back around. You've been dealing with this situation for quite some time. We have the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, perhaps, but it doesn't have to be. But it is somebody who's very charming, very charismatic. This is, I mean, if it was in reverse, it would be horrible, but I feel this person that you were dealing with did these things and nobody could tell they were doing it. They look like Little Miss Mr. Sunshine, and they were not. But you saw the truth because you are highly intuitive, but maybe have been ignored. My throat has just got clogged up here. You got something to say, you need to say it, and that's why I'm saying put it in the comment. Do not use people's names, but write out who it is and release them right now so that you can jump. Here's the sun again. This is a big pivotal moment for Scorpios. Scorpio sun, moon, rising. This is a rebirth of you coming into this new playground of life, of love, of powerful energy. Whoever this person was may have been a Leo, okay? They may have been. You may have had a child with them, or this is your child, parent-child relationship. They want to get back together with you, and that's what I was saying earlier. If you may have heard them a little while ago, they may have reached out or heard them in your head telepathically. You just started thinking about them over and over again. And I will say I've had a ton of people calling me up until, well, I haven't done readings in a few days, but last week when I was doing readings, they were all asking, most of them were asking about specific people. Why are they on my mind? Why are they coming back into my brain? You know, I thought it was over. Why do they want with me? Because the world is changing and the energy is shifting. And on a spiritual level, that is an unconscious level, the spirit, the inner spirit knows this is that time to make this transformation. That's why I'm here giving you this message. Whoever this person is, you can make up with them if you want to. You're definitely, as your parent, some of you, this is a parent-child situation, all right? You may be the child, you may be one of the parents, but I feel there was a big divide between the two parents originally, so you may not have grown up with both parents. You may have grown up with both parents, but one of them was working all the time, or they were fighting all the time, but there was still a divide that I'm seeing in their actions together. And you do have to look deep, and who really wants to look at your parents, but that yet is the basis of what you've been brought here to learn. Remember, to ascend, we have to master the light and the dark. And that's what you're doing right now. And you're going to go acceleration. All right, let me pull this last card and then I'll give you the final guided message from my guides and guardians that are here with me right now. So, Scorpio, from now until June 20th, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So you have been asking. So this reading is going to be very important for a lot of you to hear. And what the importance is you know without a doubt something is getting ready to change. Scorpios, brothers and sisters, we've been following you and watching you. And we know sometimes you can tell we're nearby. Sometimes you can feel us touch you and hear us talk to you. Maybe even a beautiful scent that flies by when you least expect it. We're here to finalize this lift off for you. We're going to carry you further than you expected. Even if you think you have a limit, you are limitless, and we're going to fly with you. You may be feeling a sense of lightness, a sense of tingling in your solar plexus, feeling like you're floating over the next few weeks. That will be us helping you ascend to a higher level, helping you grow into this new path that you wanted. We're helping you create what's in your imagination. So Scorpio, I hope this helps you. Much love.